Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Castellin if you're new, and today I'm coming to you with a wig review video. Like I always say, I spend a lot of time scrolling on TikTok, and aside from being a mindless well of funny videos and funny things, and you can scroll for hours and hours, I often get a lot of useful information from TikTok, and that's how I ended up finding out that SHEIN actually sell human hair wigs. Yeah, I know, sounds crazy, right? I thought the same too. I thought it was just clickbait. But then I keep seeing the girlies on TikTok talking about, oh, I bought this hair for cheap on SHEIN, and I am always down for saving a buck.
All right, is this gonna be all for you? Yeah, that's it, unless you guys want to give me something for free.
Like, girl, keep your coins. Keep your coins. I'm not afraid to say that. So I thought, why not give it a try? And so I scurried off to SHEIN website and I started scrolling and scrolling. And of course, the thing about SHEIN that is very, very confusing or makes a lot of people shy away is that there is a lot of cheap, low quality products, and equally there is a lot of, like, it's like gems, you know, when you find something good, you're like, damn, I got this from SHEIN, like this is a unique find. So I was concerned about that, like, what if I went and found and found like a grass patch in the name of a wig. So I was okay comparing the videos of the ladies who had seen talking about it on TikTok, and then, like, you know, reading the reviews, really just being very meticulous about it. And one thing I will let you know, that when you're going to shop on SHEIN, make sure that you check out the reviews and also check out the pictures of the items that those are playing. Make sure you also check out the pictures of the items that customers leave reviews, because when you leave a review, you can actually take a picture of the product and leave this is what you received. So I really went digging deep. Of course, I references the videos that I had seen, and I ended up actually finding a wig, and I made the order, and it got here in, guess how long? 5 days. Just 5 days from making the order, I received it. One thing also that I was checking when I was making the order is the return policy. And the wig that I actually ordered had a return, 14-day return, free return as well. There is no charges to post the item back to the seller. So I was like, you know what? Life is all about taking risks. And then I took the plunge and made the order. Now, one thing that I did not take into account is that the woman that I was when I was making that order was not the same woman 5 days later. You know, have you ever done something thinking that you are that girl and then you realize you're not even close? So, me personally, I went and ordered a wig that was brown with blonde streaks. I was like, you know what, it's about time I start wearing color, because my hair is always black. And of course, I'm not willing to dye my own hair. So I was like, getting a wig in a different color would be the best way to, you know, my gateway drug to coloring my hair.
Hair is important to
you.
you.
It depends on what you, because I love hair. I'm a hair freak.
I got the wig, and this was my first impression of it. I put it on my head and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? What is this color? I couldn't. I was just like, yeah, this color, I can't hack it. The blonde was super, super yellow. Like, the blonde part was not just a regular blonde, it was yellow blonde. And it was too much for me. And I was like, okay, I went back to the drawing board. First of all, I was super impressed that the wig actually came as described, because most often people will also complain that you see a picture of something, but once you receive it, it's nothing to do with what was on the picture. As in, it came looking exactly as the picture that was online. So I was really, really happy for that. So I ended up deciding, since I was not that girl that I thought I was, I decided to go ahead and dye the wig. Right from the packaging, I knew this was not going to be a bust. It came in this cute iridescent box. Of course, the packaging was really, really beaten up from the transportation process, but still it was comforting to see it packaged so well. This is what the hair looked like straight out of the box. It came with an extra 2 wig caps, wig band, and these attachment combs if in case you needed to replace them. So this is what the hair looked like when it was right out of the packaging. It came in a plastic bag and also wrapped with an extra hair net. And I was just looking at the blonde at this point, thinking to myself, what have I done? Because that yellow, I don't know. Maybe I would have hacked it, I don't know, but it was just too yellow. But yeah, I was just generally happy with the way it was packaged, considering the price. I'm telling you, this is not what I expected to get. So this is what it came like, and the lace as well was much better than I expected. Like, I thought it was going to be a really hard lace, but the lace itself was quite nice, not completely transparent, but as you can see, it was something you can work with. So I went out and got myself 2 boxes of Garnier hair dye. The color is cinnamon chocolate, which I felt like would work well with my skin tone. A fun fact about the Garnier hair dye is that the instructions are inside the box itself, not in a separate leaflet. I found that out the hard way after looking for the instructions for a while. Anyway, so I got my tools together, of course, a glass container or a plastic container, nothing metal, and a wooden spoon to mix everything together. I just emptied both contents for both boxes in one container and mixed everything up together and got straight to dyeing the hair. Because I didn't have a mannequin head, I had to dye the hair on a flat surface, so I just laid down some plastic on the table and then I started working from the tracks at the back, just trying to separate the tracks and then applying the dye and combing it through, and that was the process until I got to the front part with the lace. Once I was done, I just put the hair in this plastic container and let it sit for about 30 minutes. I was concerned about the amount of dye that I had gotten on the lace, but that washed off super easy when I went to rinse out the dye in the sink. So this is what the wig ended up looking like after dyeing it. As you can see, the hair it's giving human hair. It's soft. It took to the dye pretty well, much better than I expected. Like, I thought it was just like some synthetic hair and I had been duped. But no, the hair took to the dye pretty well. Of course, because I'm an amateur, I missed some parts. Like, you can still see there is some hints of the blonde that was there before, but I really don't mind. It gives it character. And for the wig itself, the construction is pretty much of a basic wig. This is what it looks like on the inside, the tracks and the wig cap, and then in the front there is a bit of a lace. It's only a middle part wig, or you can wear it straight back if you want to slick it back. Then in the bottom it comes with this flexible elastic band, and the elastic band also has some silicone. You can see that it helps to keep it in place so it doesn't move once you tie it on your head. And then it comes with multiple hooks, so depending on the size of your head, you can adjust the hook to fit you. And this elastic thing is also just removable altogether if you don't need to wear it. There is also extra elastics down here if you prefer to use that instead of this. But me personally, for security purposes, I prefer having the band. After coloring, I just went ahead and cut the lace straight. I didn't like try to measure it on my head or anything. I just followed the exact place where the hairline had reached. Now, this bands particularly, I'm so in love with it because it means I can wear it as a glueless wig, and for the sake of the few edges remaining, my goodness, for the sake of the few edges remaining on my head, I really need to avoid gluing down wigs just to save my edges. So I love that for me. on. I just washed it and dried it. There is no styling. I don't even have styling tools. That's how little confidence I had in ordering this wig from SHEIN. I don't have any styling tools. So I'm just going to put this on as it is, and then we can have our final thoughts on this hair from SHEIN. So this is what the hair looks like straight out of the box, except for the dyeing, of course. But I haven't plucked any hair. I haven't done any edges. I haven't glued anything down. I haven't done any styling. I went with the original middle part that it came with. It's not so clean now because of the washing process, but literally I haven't done much to it. I feel like the way I cut the lace, because I was just following the hairline that it came with, I probably need to cut this flap off, so in case like if I flip my hair back, it won't be lifting like that. So I'll probably need to cut that bit off. But generally, I am shook. Who knew that a wig from SHEIN could look like this?
Bring out your calculator, guys, and let's calculate this look. Okay, let's start from the hair.
This wig is, I believe, 14 inches. This wig is 14 inches with the 150 density. So I went for the cheapest option because I wasn't going to spend like excessive amounts of money not knowing what I'm going to get. But I am super, super pleased considering the price that I paid for this. I'm just like, yeah, it's completely worth the price. And on top of that, since I'm still growing into this coloring hair, I think because the hair really took well to the dye that I used, I might use this as my experiment wig. Like I will change the color of this a couple of times just to see which color suits me. So far, I'm liking this chocolate brown. I'm really liking the chocolate brown. It looks really nice. I ordered this paddle brush from SHEIN as well. Just I didn't have the styling tools. I didn't have the styling tools. I didn't have the care tools for this wig. So I just ordered a paddle brush as well. I also ordered a bunch of wig caps. This come in this nice brown color, which matches well with my skin tone. And also that's why you can see like the middle part, I didn't have to put foundation in the middle as people usually do, because underneath is this wig cap and it goes well with the lace. I'll just give you a close-up of the lace. As you can see, I don't know, there is different types of HD lace, transparent lace, I don't know, but I feel like it's not too bad. Of course, it's not like completely melted in lace. Like I'm not going out screaming which lace or what lace. You can see the lace. But it's just a simple wig, throw on and go if you need something to keep you going and something that is affordable. I'm definitely going to invest in some styling tools and maybe try to get a better style out of it, but I am super, super impressed. The only limitation is this is going to strictly be a middle part wig because this is the only part where the lace goes all the way back. The rest of it is just tracks, so you can only wear it one day. And I heard that the millennials say that side parts are for side parts are for old girls. Young girls wear middle parts, so stay tuned till I die. I also ordered extra pieces of this banding because I do have a couple of wigs which I had stopped wearing because the band in the back had become really loose. And like I said, I personally am not interested in gluing down the wigs. So I'm going to use this bands to repair those wigs and just reattach so I can be able to wear them again. Protective styling all through 2023. Here we go. I'm super, super pleased. Let me know if you would try to buy a wig from SHEIN. I do have the courage. Do you have the courage to go and make that order? Let me know. Final thoughts, I will definitely go back again, maybe go for a longer length because I feel like this needs to be trimmed. Like the ends look a bit too too scanty for me, so I feel like the ends does need to be trimmed. So if I'll go again, maybe I'll go for a longer length, but generally I'm happy with the hair. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, it's just down there. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Plus, it lets you know when I upload a new video. So do consider subscribing. If you like the video, of course, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed it that much, you can also drop a comment down below. And I will see you on the next one.